During my last viewer sent me or community discussion videos, I was pleased to learn that I officially made it in life. Because, ladies and gentlemen, I have accomplished every single human being's dream. That's right. I have a fanfiction written about me. I know, and I know what you're thinking. Luca, only one fanfiction? How can that possibly be? Yeah, it's true. Thankfully. But I mean, really, there's only one thing we can do about it. We have to read it together. Dramatically. And before we begin, I'll try to guess what the fanfiction is about based on the tags and the title. Let's do this. So this is where it is, apparently. Archive of Our Own. A fan-created, fan-run, non-profit, non-commercial archive for transformative fan works. Like fanfiction, fan art, fan videos, and podfic. I don't know what 99% of those terms mean, but let's go into the search tab and type in Luca Levy. Luca Levy, that's it. That's the title. That's the one. Although, I am also noticing that we have How the Sun Loved the Moon and Fumbled It Like It Was Hot. It was, is. And the tags here are Geto Suguru Gojo Satoru. Does this also have to do with me somehow? Hold on. Before we get into the fanfic, let me see this. The sun is baking Satoru into the concrete on campus when he meets a man who's the moon personified. Let's Control F, find myself. This is so silly and inspired by a Luca Levy vid. I'll call that 2 fanfics. Alright, but let's get into the good stuff. It is not rated. The creator chose not to use archive warnings. It is male on male, apparently. I didn't notice that the first time. I'm gonna try to guess who my secret lover is. Video blogging RPF Luca Levy. Luca Levy character, original male characters. Okay. It's only 477 words, so honestly the video shouldn't be too long, but here's what I think. If I had to make a guess, I'm gonna go ahead and say that this is a Luca X Gojo fanfiction. My other prediction for this is that we're both gonna be really cocky, and it's gonna be this kind of back and forth, steamy, sweaty situation where who knows who's better. Alright, let's do this. Summary. Luca usually wants a break from reality, and his lover is always there to give him what he wants. Notes. English is not my first language, me neither. It's not even my second. Just kidding, but I haven't mastered it yet. So please don't take any grammatical or any other mistakes to heart. Also, my first time writing and publishing, and it's smut? See the end of the work for more notes. Luca was kneeling. The hard floor was a cloud of dust. His eyes looked at it and couldn't see past it. He couldn't raise his head, and he didn't want to raise it. His mind was quiet, but it wasn't a void. Just empty seconds where his thoughts disappeared, and he was lost in peace. But one thought echoed with every heartbeat. Need. A hand touched delicately at his head, sliding to the back like a snake. Not tugging, not pulling. Just there. Grounding. Like grace. It wasn't degradation, it was simply submission. Who's submissive here, actually? Hold on. He dared to look up. And with a hazy vision, he could now stare at the gentle eyes, the pleased smile of the man standing before him. Do we get the reveal? He felt small, but not inferior. He already surrendered long ago, if with his soul before his body? Oh my god, no. Who did I get, dude? The air was cold, but around his bare skin it was heated, and he was engulfed in warmth, everywhere, in his body, his chest, inside his heart. But the fingers tracing down his face are ignited, lustfully melting, and Luca wouldn't dare to flinch away from it, so what could he do but the opposite? Lean in, a bit, chasing the flames. What did we say about staying still, love? Oh no, I don't know the voice yet. And he nodded, then retreated, defeated. Oh, dude, you didn't get my characterization correct! You think... This is alternate reality, Luke. I would not act like this, dude. Why am I not cracking jokes? Why am I not being the cocky guy? How is Gojo touching me through Limitless? He turned it off for me? And he nodded, then retreated, defeated, waiting patiently for more than a finger to burn into his skin. Because a trace is hot, a hold is more, and he wanted more. Waiting didn't cross Luca's mind. Never does, baby. Before knees brushed his own. Hands were embracing his awaiting body, guided by the grooves and curves of his muscles, mouth loving on his skin, everywhere. The heat spread, and burning wasn't enough. He wanted to drown. And who was his lover to not obey his needs? The sheets were like ice-cold water, and he groaned, but didn't freeze. Oh my god, man. Okay, we're gonna have to take pauses a little bit here, just to like ground myself back to reality. Remember that I'm in fact not part of this fanfiction, but that I'm a part of the real world. and that this is going online. A shadow towered over him, I've never seen that word before, swallowing his red skin. Is that how y'all see me? And soon his body turned the water steaming, and him wet. Drowning was what he needed, and lust was an ocean his lover knew how to submerge him in, and take him out. Do I not know who my lover is? A groan, a writhe, a moan. Their bodies seething, raising fog over them, with pleas of please, and whispers desperate with every breath exchanged. Red lips matching red skin of kisses and bites. Gentle, yet somehow greedy. Who is this monster of a man, by the way? Why did I feel small, yet not inferior? He was the one who knelt first, but he's the one who ended up being worshipped. Always. There we go! Good characterization! That's what it means to be the strongest. He drifted off when a cold towel glided on his body and a kiss pressed into his closed eyes, followed by a praise he craved with every little energy he got left, even if he was shortly showered with it. Assurance, blessing. Has he been... You've been amazing for me, Luca. He didn't have to tell him to rest well, because Luca definitely did. The ghost of content lingered in his flushed features, because he's been good. Damn it, dude! We didn't even find out who my lover was! No! It was probably that guy.
Oh no!
It was guaranteed that guy. Wow. That was interesting. That was sensual, man. I don't think I've ever been so sensual in my life. We gotta read the notes, though. Luca, if you're reading this, I'm sorry. No need to be king. Or queen. Or other. Anyways, this is a quick something I've written before sleeping because I was thinking about Luca, and if I couldn't shag him, why not write him getting shagged? British, are we? Oh wait, no, English isn't your first language. Shocked to find there's 0 works under his name. Do better, y'all. I'm not gonna make a comment on that. As I was saying, oh my god, I see LeBron James' name. I'm gonna write something else about him that isn't dirty, so give me a name for his lover, please. Don't you dare write LeBron James. Why not? That would fit the entire character story arc. I felt small, but not inferior. King on king action. Update, I wrote the new fic, but found out he got a girlfriend. In tears. So much tears. Yep. I'm not gonna post it, but I can't delete this one sad face. Forgiveness, your majesty. Hey. You don't need my forgiveness. Post the fucking fic. Wow, you know what, man? I'll give you a kudos. How does this work? Do I have to sign in? Hopefully not. Great fic. Honestly, never read something like this about me, but I'm glad that I did. It was a very human experience. You gotta post the other one though, man. You're gonna write something else about me that isn't dirty. Like just, you may as well post it here. I might do more videos if people want to see videos like these, which reminds me, if you enjoyed this video, please consider liking and subscribing. Honestly, probably a little bit of a shorter video because it was just reading a fanfic, but honestly, I feel like this was very much necessary for you and I and for the internet because I have long forsaken my digital footprint. But if you did enjoy this and you want to see more stuff like it, let me know in the comments down below. And if you have any other suggestions for future videos, drop those in the comments down below as well. And as always, if you want to help me out, go check out other videos on the channel. We have a whole library of variety content. We're trying to make YouTube something special again. Of genuine creators to build up a community, not rage bait, not clickbait. Be relatively smart and funny and entertaining, hopefully. Take me back to the YouTube of old in the golden age. Until next time, I love you. And goodbye, smutty smut. Why'd I do that?